What's up, everybody? So this has been an interesting, eventful start to Mercury retrograde this season. Let me make sure my headphones are synced. Okay, I put these on, and then I was like, are they connected to my phone? Or are they connected to another device? I just want to make sure. Yeah, it's been a pretty intense time. This has been a theme, either in a sign or if the collective. It came out in reverse, but I had the urge to show it this way. Every now and again, I get that urge and I do it. But that flipping is also, to me, I interpret that as me not listening to spirit, right? Because it clearly meant to come out this way. But something in me is like, no, show it this way. So in interpreting that dynamic between me and this message that I'm receiving, it's like a refusal to see the signs, symbols, synchronicities, intuitive hits that are coming your way that will provide the type of clarity that you need right now. So somehow a card from the Modern Witch Tarot got wrapped up in my Rider-Waite deck, which I don't know how that happened. I guess I was cleaning up and it's the Seven of Wands. And I took it out and I was like, you know what? This is not, I won't count it as overall energy, but it's part of the story and I'm just going to hold on to it here. I'm not going to be on here for very long, but wanted to bring that up. And the Seven of Wands energy is one that's fiercely protective, at least in this deck. Fiercely protective of what you've built, fiercely protective of the higher ground that you're standing on, right? You've done a lot of work, probably in the creativity space, and this can mean actual like arts and expression. It can mean with your children, like the reproduction that you've made in this world. It can mean the home that you've created, the life in your career, right? It's precious to you, whatever this is. And I don't know if it's that you don't know what to do with it, or that you have an opportunity to take it to another level, or that there's a new path opening for this thing. And there is a refusal to hold on, to see. There's a refusal to see the thing, the answers that you're looking for what they are. And that's because of the devil. And it means that you're probably attached to the way things have always been. You're attached to the way you've always done things. You're attached to the form or the output or the outcome of this creativity or this reproduction or this thing that you're working on, that you have been working on. You're attached to the way it's looked. So the idea of changing it to another way, or to looking at something differently, or to approaching a new path differently, is keeping you chained. This is a card of codependency. This is Capricorn energy. This is also a card of like wanting stability so badly that you'll chain yourself to something that represents stability in a way that's like codependent and toxic. I don't think devil energy is inherently bad, right? I don't think any card in the tarot is inherently bad. It's energy that exists in the universe that we must acknowledge and work with, right? We look at tarot, we understand energy in tarot because we believe that there is an order to energy that's happening around us. We can tap into it, whether it's through God or your ancestors or spirit or the earth, right? And then it's not like we can manipulate that energy because that's divine energy, but we know that we can move in it in a certain way. So if we know that you have already built some really good shit and you don't want to like just let it fall by the wayside or squander it or let anyone take it over or co-opt it, right? But we know that there's a movement we have to make, right? Because the next after this is Eight of Wands, right? The next step here is I got to do something with this. But you don't know where you're going. You don't know how to do it. not because there aren't signs and pathways for you, but because you're not listening to your intuition or your divine guidance. And that's because you're connected to the way things have always been. There's another meaning for this card. This could mean that there is a toxic codependency outside of just your thought pattern of not being used to doing something a different way. This could be a toxic way of thinking, right? Talking down or talking negatively about yourself. This could be a toxic habit, whether it's overwatching tarot and being confused because you're getting too many messages, many of which don't apply to you. It could mean drinking too much, smoking too much, eating too much. These are things that can interrupt the messages that are meant for you, that are coming to you. You're overstimulated in certain areas of life that makes those messages that are meant for you indistinguishable from the noise and the nonsense of life. So what can individuals do during this Mercury retrograde if they are confused or stuck or defensive or codependent? And I don't list these things as negatives because I think we've all been there and we'll be there again, because there's levels to this, right? We're always going to be understanding new paths and new avenues for ourselves. Strength. Feminine strength. I just had a conversation with somebody about this less than an hour ago. There's something incredibly powerful about feminine strength. Look at how she is taming this lion. She's got her hand in a lion's mouth. Who does that? Somebody that knows they got it like that, right? The universe is saying, you've got it like that, collective. You have the ability to be abundant like the Empress. That's who this is. The Empress is on the Strength card. You have the ability to be abundant. You can tame the lion, whatever the lion represents in your life. This is also Leo energy. We just left Leo season. There's some strength that you may have gained in the last 4 weeks, collective, in the last a couple of weeks, that the universe is saying, we gave this to you so that you can overcome this. And so that this can be this, so that you can see the signs of knowing. So that, not that this can become this, but what I'm saying is, so that you're not constantly like, oh, is this, I know where I'm going, I don't know where I'm going. I think this is right, I don't think this is right. That's what that Two of Wands flipping in and out is about. Let's see, do I have another question to ask before I wrap this up? What's the key to a little bit more peace? So, like, I don't know about y'all, but, like, I pick up things, right? And energetically, these streets are wild right now. Like, I don't mean to be so dramatic, but, like, you can just sense the way people are driving, the way people are talking to each other, the reactionary ways people are connecting, the impatience people have, like, at the edge of their seats kind of vibe. Like, I'm noticing this in my circles. I'm noticing this in strangers. I'm noticing this just like as a theme right now. And I think that there's an energy of pushing forward without, I don't want to say without being ready, but without being aware of what's happening around. So what I want to say is, at this time, collective, in this Mercury retrograde, if you're feeling like shit's popping off and you're not, and all you can do is defend, right? Defend. Take a second to take stock of your environment, whether it's your house, you know, what's going on in your closet, your kitchen, like, are things in order there? Or your family and how they're interacting with each other, or your job, how your coworkers are working together. Take a second to just watch. I'm kind of getting like hangman energy, right? Take a second to chill before you make any actions, before you make any proclamations. During Mercury retrograde, we know that communication is always not what it appears to be. So I think what we need to do now is just be a little bit more in our feminine energy, in our Empress energy, so that we can observe and then make informed, or at least more grounded, decisions. yeah, don't make any offers right now. This is not a time. Somebody caught your eye, collective. Okay. An opportunity caught your eye, some kind of creative endeavor, something related to the heart. Take it easy. Fall back. This is not the time to start anything new. Please heed this advice. Do not start anything new, because all it will do is bring more confusion. It's not what it appears to be. All it will do is bring more confusion. So this is what I'm saying here is like, don't make any offers. Don't make any proclamations. Don't make any fast movements. Because if you're confused now, you'll even be more confused later. And that's all I have for you. Thank you for listening. I'll check in again in a week or so as we're going through this Mercury retrograde. But wishing you all peace, wishing you all love. Hoping you're find some joy. Hope you're in good health. And I'll see you soon.